Hello guys, welcome back to Poli channel. This video I want to share about Global App update for 29 April 2022 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global App video was recorded on Global App server. So this is all content that will update on our live server in future. And mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server for next maintenance update. And following outside Korea server, if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global App update at 29 April 2022. First feature update, they mention about private hunting ground that they called Marni secret room. This is personal hunting ground that they already mentioned on last Scorpion Ball episode 2. And any grinding zone that covered by this private grinding zone not provide for all hunting ground. They just apply for some favorite grinding zone like Syria Ruin, My Forest, Bloodwolf Settlement or Cactum, Sarkar Necropolis, Sulfur Mine, Pilaku Jail, Sikraria Underwater Ruin, Manshaum Forest, Forest Ronaros, Histria Ruin, Star End, and any Elvia Realm grinding zone. And also they will add Jet Starlight Forest and Givin Russia Temple Underground in future for this personal grinding zone feature. And when this update come in future, you will see this new menu if this grinding zone available to get private grinding zone. And you also can activate this private grinding zone manually by pressing escape on new menu. You just need to go to adventure tab by pressing F5, and you will see this new menu for Marni secret room. If you click this menu, you will see this list. This is any grinding zone that I mentioned before. As you can see, because I'm at this Naga Elvia Realm right now, this menu just detect my location and can activate this private grinding zone from this menu. But be noticed, you only can use this private grinding zone only 1 hour each day. And this duration will reset every day at specific time. I think this is same time as Agri's Favor refresh time, 6 hours after your server reset time. But until this update, we cannot stop this remaining duration. So this duration will refresh 1 hour every daily reset time. If I click this button, I will see this menu to confirm to enter this private grinding zone. But you cannot enter this private grinding zone when reading your mount. Okay, just click this button and this transition screen will appear. Actually, I like this transition screen to go to private grinding zone. And when you enter this private grinding zone, you cannot write your mount. When you activate this private grinding zone, all existence for any other adventures except yourself will be erased. So on this area, you cannot be interfered by any player. And this area like globe that's spared from another region, and you cannot go to outside from this sphere until you deactivate this private grinding zone menu. And all monster inside this private grinding zone is same monster that appear on original world, and you also can obtain the same loot from normal world. And you can freely to deactivate this private grinding zone anytime, and your duration remaining will stop when you deactivate this option. And you can go to another grinding zone if you want to activate this private grinding zone once again. And if you want to go to Elvia Realm private grinding zone, you must go to any Elvia Realm server to activate this Elvia Realm private grinding zone. And be noticed, inside this private grinding zone, you cannot do some feature like using traveler map, using any summoned skill like guild skill, command together, or using Levy Bed Mountain Compass, call your landmount outside private grinding zone, and any summoned creature will be reset when you entering private grinding zone. So at least by this feature update for private grinding zone, you can grinding on your favorite grinding zone without any interference by any player, but for 1 hour only every day. And they mentioned this private grinding zone will be updated as soon as possible, starting with official Korea server next maintenance update, and maybe will delay 1 until 2 weeks, depend on your server region. Okay, next about Arena of Solare. At least at this week Global App update, they just update this Arena of Solare, and they already open this Arena of Solare available to test on Global App server. And this is the schedule for this Arena of Solare event that will occur 3 days at 29 April, 30 April, and 1 May 2022 on specific time. So make sure if you want to test this Arena of Solare, you can test it on Global Lab server at this available period time. And for more detail when I test this Arena of Solare, I will make separate video when I test this content on Global Lab server. So just stay tuned on Poli channel. But from this Global Lab website, they just add exclusive equipment for this Arena of Solare, and we need to collect Solare token to unlock this exclusive equipment for Arena of Solare. And you can choose any equipment that available to use on this Arena of Solare, and you can use it for any character in your family when entering this arena. And about this Arena of Solare map, we can enter Olun Valley map or Wind of Solare that they already provide this new map on our live server. Because if you open your map and go to this location, this is new Arena of Solare on our world map. And if you go in game to this location on map, you will see this Arena of Solare ruin from outside. And some mechanic from this Arena of Solare, you can get some special buff like this blue orb. If you get caught by this orb, you will get some abnormal status effect like guard destruction and stiffness. And if you get caught by this red orb, you will take great damage from this object. So make sure you avoid these two orbs when this object appear on Arena of Solare. And also there are some buff that you can obtain. You can get this green aura. If you success to destroy this object, your character HP will recover. And if you destroy this blue aura, you will get increase all defense for your character. And for this yellow aura, will increase your character attack power. And for this white aura, if your character passing through, this will increase your attack power and also attack and casting speed. And this new Arena of Solare will become best of 5 system. So any team who get the first 3 winner from 3 round, they will win this match. And each round have duration maximum 3 minutes. And also there are some penalty if you leave this match either before match, after the game start, or in any condition. So make sure you didn't leave if you already commit to play this Arena of Solare. And because this Arena of Solare is ranked PvP content, for sure there are some battle score for this content. And as you can see, this is list score for this Arena of Solare. You can increase your Arena of Solare score by winning any match. And if you lose the match on this content, you will lose your point. And if you didn't play this Arena of Solare for a long time, your point will reduce the more time you didn't participate on this Arena of Solare, following on this list that apply for some rank. And this is picture when you try to unlock this exclusive gear for this Arena of Solare, that you can get it by participating on this Arena of Solare content. And let me know on this comment section about your thought about this Arena of Solare if you already tried this Arena of Solare on Global Lab server. Okay, next about Calpeon Elvia realm. On this week, they just announced the last Calpeon Elvia realm, Hexe Sanctuary. As they mentioned on this Global Lab website, this Calpeon Elvia realm will finish on this Hexe Sanctuary update, and they just prepare to warp up all this Calpeon Elvia realm to update on official server, and they still focusing for more detail balance, finishing, and add more info about new drop item on this Calpeon Elvia realm. And they will leave Catman Fish, Trend Forest, and Mansia Forest to become untouched with this Elvia grinding zone. And for this Hexe Sanctuary Elvia realm, this is have recommended 300 AP and 390 DP. So this grinding zone is the highest recommended AP and DP for this Calpeon Elvia realm. And there are some mechanics specific for each monster on this Hexe Sanctuary Elvia realm. But even my Global Lab character that using the highest grade equipment on Black Desert World still struggle to grinding on this Hexe Sanctuary Calpeon Elvia realm. And this is loot item that I get from this Hexe Sanctuary Elvia realm grinding zone. As always, they didn't update this trash loot silver price, and they will update it later in future. Okay, next about enhanced world boss like Stormbringer Karanda, Nightmare Kasarka, Bloodstorm Nover, and Thundercloud Kutum. They will nerf all this boss difficulty to become more easy than before. As you can see, this is detailed info for its enhanced boss nerf for their attack pattern, either for Stormbringer Karanda, Nightmare Kasarka, Bloodstorm Nover, and Thundercloud Kutum. So in future, if you encounter this enhanced world boss is not too difficult like before and can be killed more faster than before. But when I read the tale for this this website, they didn't mention to reduce this enhanced boss HP, but by reducing its defense, this is also will faster to kill any enhanced world boss in future. Okay, next about seasonal content, especially for this season Drakania, they just released info about early graduation for this season Drakania that will occur after 4 May 2022 maintenance update, but I'm not sure this update will occur on next week maintenance update only for Korea server or also outside Korea server, so just stay tuned for future update. And all additional info about this season Drakania, you can watch my previous video that I released previously about this season Drakania early graduation and rewards, and about Tuvala Pendant to prepare season Drakania Awakening weapon in future when this Drakania Awakening release on our live server. Okay, next about class balancing. On this week global app update, they didn't have any class balancing, they just fixed some issue for Witch Wizard, Guardian, and Drakania. And next feature update about item. In future, if you have Levibet Mountain Compass and Archaeologics map, these two items will be updated to become cannot be sold on any NPC vendor. And also, they still update any item description for any item in future to become more easy to understand even for any new player. Okay, next update about monster. They just make change from previous Calpion Elvia realm for Giant Calpion Elvia realm, but I think this is not a big deal for us right now. And next about location for Zacrue appearance, especially in Orc Camp and Bloody Monastery, has been changed. They just moved this Orc Camp appearance, especially for Zacrue boss the start back, to become located at Alexandre farm at this location on map. And also Zacrue location at Bloody Monastery, especially for Muskan, will be moved to Southern Gateway following on this location on map. And when this update come, if you didn't encounter the last Zacrue boss for this new area, this change will apply for next Zacrue spawn in future. Okay, next about quest and knowledge. In future, you can skip any cutscene from New Balenos main quest revamp and Mountain of Eternal Winter main quest if you already finished this main quest for the second time. So for the second time to finish this Mountain of Eternal Winter main quest and New Balenos main quest revamp, you can do more faster than the first time. But be noticed this skip function only for cutscene only. This is not skip main quest feature for seasonal character. And also they just move recommended quest tab on your quest page to become like this in future. And next about beginner fishing quest on Velia, they just changed goal to finish this new bee fishing quest from obtaining specific fish to become obtaining color grade fish. So in future for new player can finish this fishing quest more easy than before by catching any fish with specific grade. And also they just improve fishing guild mission following on this table. You can check on this video description for this translated website for more detailed info. And next they just increase contribution experience gain from any side quest at Mountain of Eternal Winter and Odelita region. So I think this is the last update for increasing contribution XP reward for any side quest on its region on Black Desert World, so you can get more contribution point more faster than before by doing any quest on any region. And next improvement for Artifact and Lightstone back that they just update previously at last Global Lab update at 22 April 2022. After this Global Lab update, if you open your Artifact and Lightstone back, they just add new feature for Artifact and Lightstone preset, so you can set your preset for any of your needs that can be wear by any character in your family just by clicking button from this Artifact and Lightstone back in instant. And you also can rename this preset as you want. And then any minor update and change, I think all of this not too a big deal for us. Okay, that's all Global Lab update for 29 April 2022. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Zacrue, DubyaDude, JimmySnakes, Doki, RenegadesX, Angel, Humeri, Aeyrton, KiLLSTEAL, Wammy, Clouty, MoonpieBDO, John Andres, Token R42, KAIMANA, Humeri, Demonyte, Choz, MAGNUMSCHLONG, Henry, Populatus, SusuKentalManis as gold member, and also all my silver and bronze member. Thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Poli channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video, depend on your support level. And be noticed for some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. and I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.